So this is my Tuscan chicken pasta. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by using my Dutch oven here. Putting about a tablespoon of olive oil in the pan, and I'm going to go ahead and saute up my chicken breasts. I have some thin chicken breasts here that I cut up into strips, and I seasoned them with salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and some balsamic vinaigrette. I'm going to go ahead and brown up my chicken on both sides, and then I'll remove my chicken from the pan once it's cooked and just set it off to the side. While the chicken is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and prep my vegetables for the Tuscan chicken pasta. You'll need some mushrooms, whatever ones you like, some baby spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and some onions. So I'm going to go ahead and just start prepping my veggies while that's cooking. So the thing with mushrooms is you want to wipe them clean. You do not want to submerge them into water because they are sponges. They will just absorb the water and make whatever dish you're making a watery mess. So just clean your mushrooms off with a damp paper towel. Or if you don't like mushrooms, don't use them. It's completely up to you. I honestly hated mushrooms as a child, and I absolutely love them now as an adult. These are little brown mushrooms, or I believe baby bellas. So those are the ones I prefer. So now I'm just taking my chicken out of the pan here. You're going to get a nice brown sear on all that chicken. And then I'm going to clean out the pan a little bit because it did burn up on the edges and I just didn't want that in the sauce. So I'm just going to clean up that pan a little bit. Now I'm chopping my onions. I'm just using a yellow onion here. And then I'm going to go ahead and slice up my mushrooms as well. Cooking is definitely my therapy. I love getting in the kitchen and just cooking and making new recipes or changing up existing recipes. I love chopping everything. It's just so relaxing to me. Those of you who know me and are close to me, I am professionally trained. I did go to school for culinary arts. So yeah, there's a little bit about me. So now I'm taking my onions and I'm going to go ahead and place them in my Dutch oven. I did place a little more olive oil in the pan because I did clean it out a little bit because it did get a little too brown from cooking up the chicken. And I didn't want that deep dark brown in my sauce, so that's why I just cleaned out the pan. So now I'm just seasoning up my onions here with some kosher salt. I'm going to go ahead and give those a good mix. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in my mushrooms. So now I'm placing in all my chopped up mushrooms, and I go ahead and give those a nice toss. And then I'm going to also add in some chopped garlic. Once you have all your veggies chopped, this does go pretty quick. And in the meantime too, you're going to go ahead and boil some water for your pasta. I did end up using some fettuccine, but now I'm just adding in a couple tablespoons of the chopped garlic. And then I have sun-dried tomatoes here. I thought they were chopped, but they weren't. So I'm going to go ahead and give those a good chop and then place them into the pan once I have them all chopped up. These whole sun-dried tomatoes were kind of hard to chop up. I think next time what I'll do is I'll just put them in my food processor and just chop them up that way. I feel like it would be a lot easier than trying to struggle with trying to chop them by hand. So that's just a little tip. Now that I have them all chopped up, I'm going to go ahead and place them into my onions and mushrooms and just give everything a good stir. And then I'm ready to go ahead and add in my baby spinach after this point. So I'm going to use here some already pre-washed, pre-packaged baby spinach. I'm using about 2.5 handfuls, so it's probably like half of the bag. I'm going to go ahead and just place that in the pan. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and throw in all my seasonings too once I give the spinach a good stir. So adding in some more kosher salt, onion and garlic, and then some black pepper, and then a little bit of red pepper flake too. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in about 1.5 cups of heavy cream, and then I'm going to go ahead and give everything a good stir. adjust the seasonings too after I taste the sauce. So I'm putting in some more garlic here, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in about a half a cup of Parmesan. And then I'm going to throw my chicken back in as well with all the juice, and then give everything a good stir to get everything combined, and then the flavors will start to marry. And then once I have my pasta cooked, I'm going to go ahead and toss in my pasta as well. And then you're just going to give everything a nice toss. And then you can top it with more Parmesan cheese. But it is so good. You should definitely try it. Thanks for watching.